Hey there, Samitian here, and welcome back to Marvel Legendary Legacy Adventure. Last time we defeated Hybrid, and today is battle number 5 in Rocket Raccoon's Hero Path, Day 23, Bullet Hell. The massive space station crashes to the surface of a strange planet, flames trailing behind it. Several escape vessels follow, some breaking apart, others slowing just enough to survive. Rocket's handiwork is clear. Misfires and hacked tech set this disaster in motion. As survivors leave their vessels, the ground shakes and a deafening roar causes permanent hearing damage to many. Some scramble to fortify their positions while others charge at each other with murderous intent. From the chasms in the landscape, monstrous creatures crawl out, gunfire and manic laughter echo across the horizon as the chaos unfolds. So today we're facing Ego, the living planet. Ego gets +1 attack for each city space. When there are no more city spaces, good wins. He always leads any villain group, plus add an additional villain group. Master Strike, create an extra city space on the left side of the city. If there are at least 3 villains in the city, each player gains a wound. Play another card from the villain deck. And the scheme is scavenge alien weaponry, set up 7 twists, add an extra henchman group of 10 cards as smugglers. Special rules, smugglers have striker, which means they get +1 attack for each Master Strike that's been played. Twist, play 2 cards from the villain deck. Evil wins when 3 villains per player have escaped or the villain deck runs out. So just keep the city clear, which should be easier if the city's bigger. The villain groups are facing out the Monsters Unleashed, the Monster Metropolis, the Celestials, the Mr. Sinister clones, and the Smugglers are Magma Men. And we're playing as Rocket Raccoon, Gamora, Rocket and Groot, Mantis, and Nebula. So we have a henchman-heavy setup here, and the henchmen are stronger, and the easiest way to deal with henchmen that are stronger is Piercing Energy. And I still only have 1 Piercing Energy hero, which is Phoenix, but that's fine. Phoenix is always good times. You can recruit her stuff to obliterating fire all the stuff in the city to keep the city clear, and it doesn't clog up your deck in the future. Life and Death Incarnate's good KO, good recruit. Reincarnating Phoenix, draw 2 is just good. If you can somehow manage to get this alongside one of her other cards, it's fantastic. This doesn't happen that often, but when it does work out, it works out very well. And her rare is just a win condition all of its own, so Phoenix is always a good choice if you need to keep the city clear. I'm going to be replacing Mantis, mainly because her gimmick of excessive kindness is kind of slow and does not help me clear the HQ or clear the city at all. So I like Mantis. I think she's good. It's just I would rather have a little bit of more early game oomph. So I'm going to be replacing her. Rocket and Groot have a lot of tech and instinct, which can vibe pretty well with Nebula. And Gamora is just strong. Like, I think this is one of the best heroes I have available. And I can't replace Rocket because that's against the rules. So, Ego is one of my favorite masterminds. He might be my favorite mastermind. I just love his gimmick. His gimmick's fun. So he makes the city bigger, and every time you fight his tactics, the city gets smaller and the tactics shuffle back in. I think he's got a very fun gimmick, so I'm gonna have some fun here. Let's go. The Magma Men are the smugglers. Thank you for telling me. Scheme Twist, play 2 cards from the villain deck. Scheme Twist, play 2 cards from the villain deck. What if I lose turn 1? That would be kind of funny. I didn't. This is a very rough start, though. And I do not have any way to fight anything for the next 4 turns. So this ain't a great start. What am I doing here? Galactic Rogue. Is too expensive. Good talk. Press the button and Ruthless Cyborg on one side, and the other side takes something else, Trigger Happy, and something else, Bounty Hunter maybe. Taking 2 recruit cards seems like a mistake. I mean, I can play this as an attack card. I don't have to play that as a recruit card. I'm gonna take Trigger Happy on this side and see what happens for next turn. Okay, we've got a lot of Recruit. That's awkward for the early game, but it will help me get to Galactic Rogue. Ambush. Each monster Metropolis villain captures a bystander. This is Monsters Unleashed. This is Monsters Unleashed, so you are the monster Metropolis. I'm going to take this one just because it is an attack card. I'm probably going to end up taking a Ruthless Cyborg alongside of it. Okay, I would really like a Master Strike to show up. Although, never mind. No, I don't. I don't want that to happen. What's my lose condition? 3 per player. Okay. That's, it's gonna be rough. There doesn't appear to be a lot of attack in here. What did I take on this side? I took Trigger Happy. Okay, Galactic Rogue, I definitely want on this side, which means I want Recruit on that side. I guess I could take this on this side too. It's KO. KO's nice. And maybe something expensive will show. Oh, that's nice. Okay. I think I might need to take that. Scheme Twist. Play 2 cards from the villain deck. Okay, hold up. I need to play 2 extra cards from the villain deck. This is card number 1. That's not what I meant to do. Master Strike, create an extra city space on the left side of the city. I'm just going to use this to show the extra city space, I guess. I guess I could use the Master Strike. It doesn't matter. If there are at least 3 villains in the city, each player gains a wound. And play another card from the villain deck that adds to the counter. Okay. You go here. And push. Now play an extra card from the villain deck. This escapes, this goes here, and push. My escape has happened, so I need to KO something. I would like a Galactic Rogue, and Obliterating Fire seems like it's going to be very important, so... I guess I'm KOing Bounty Hunter? Ooh, this is not going great. Okay, but Obliterating Fire can wipe out 2 things. I think I need to take Obliterating Fire for next turn. Yeah, I definitely need to take Obliterating Fire for next turn. Yep. For some reason, some of these do not automatically Soaring Flight, and some of them do. Here we have another escape. And I need to KO something. I'm going to KO a Ruthless Cyborg, because Trigger Happy seems pretty good. I can't fight anything this turn because you have Striker and you are at 4 attack. That is extremely awkward. Alright, we've had our 3rd escape. I need to KO something again. KO another Ruthless Cyborg. Alright. Obliterating Fire. 4 Piercing Energy and KO this card. Okay. Probably just gonna fight these 2. in hope that this doesn't resurrect. Start by fighting this for 3 piercing energy. Fight Gamenon grants you a celestial boon for the rest of the game whenever you fight a villain, rescue a bystander. Then I'm going to fight this for 1. Fight KO one of my heroes. Fateful Resurrection. Okay. And I rescue a bystander. To recruit, I'm going to buy a sidekick. Ambush clone. When the clone copy enters the city, shuffle a bystander into the villain deck. I'm going to have another escape, which is bad. I think I'm just taking Galactic Assassin. This is the biggest attack card I can take right now. So 3 recruit, KO this card, and I may KO a card from my hand or discard pile. I'm gonna KO the wound. This is not a good start. Okay, Master Strike. Create an extra city space to the left side of the city. If there are at least 3 villains in the city, each player gains a wound, and play another card from the villain deck. Okay. Ambush clone. And when the clone copy enters the city, shuffle a bystander into the villain deck. Okay, we've got another escape. No escape effect. I do need to KO something. KO this one, just because I don't think I don't think I can afford it, and B, I don't think I'm going to get the synergy. And it carried off a bystander, so each side needs to discard a card. I can't fight anything this turn, which is not great. Yeah, I think I'm going to lose. That's not good. Losing is bad. I want to win. I played this as press the button. Uh-huh. Alright. Click here if you did not win. The following heroes have been KO'd Phoenix. You may no longer select these heroes for the rest of Rocket Raccoon's path. Your life count has gone down by 1. You have 1 life left. Continue on to attempt 2. What's my counterplay here? This just goes very fast. I did not expect this to be so aggressively fast. Long shot has good, like, cheap attack. I could just bring in more Gamoras. I could bring in Groot. Groot to go along with Gamora to get some shards. I am concerned. Maybe Nebula's not worth the effort. Yeah, I'm thinking Nebula might not be worth the effort. God, I lost on turn 9. That's so fast. That's so fast. Okay. Okay, I'm leaning long shot just because he's got such a cheap attack card. and maybe Groot. Longshot and Groot over Gamora and Mantis. Or maybe over Mantis and Rocket and Groot. Yeah, fortune favors the bold. I mean, this also vibes well with Gamora. It's got the right colors. Or not Gamora, Nebula. I get the sisters confused, I'm sorry. Like, I don't know how much this is gonna help if I just lose immediately again. That's so rough. I did not realize the perfect storm that was happening here with this. There's cloning, there's charging, there's Fateful Resurrection on the other one. There's just a lot of stuff that makes things go extremely quickly. The Celestials have a ton of attack. It's going to be very hard to keep the city clear. I don't really know if this is going to help that much, but I'll give it a try. So that's going to do it for today. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.